G'day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name is ChiefDog74, and let's get into this one then. So we are back on Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, ready for another episode. And you know, the series has been going well so far, as well as also yesterday's new series that I started up, the Wreckfest series. That first video has done really well for like the first day, so thank you very much if you were someone that was watching that and is now watching this. But if not, then you know, maybe go check out the series. New video will be out on Friday, not Wednesday. But in this series, we are halfway completed for the total game completion. 43 events on either side, and almost all of the cop milestones, a few racer milestones to go as well. In about 10 hours ish, we've done about half of the game. But the next event that we're going to be starting off with today is the Ageless Preview Exotic Series event, which takes us through 7.8 miles using the Koenigsegg Agera. Going to be using the silver blue diamond color as well in sunny conditions at 4 a.m. with 2 minutes 42 being the time to beat. So let's see if we can beat it. I mean, we're quite actually close to unlocking this car. Like, we only need about 100,000 to 20,000. 120,000, that's it. Can't speak English today. Yeah, we only need a little bit more, I guess, until we're able to get this car. So it's not as out of far, you know, reach compared to some of the other preview events we've been doing. But you are going to witness perfection here in this Koenigsegg, because this car is a joy to drive. I mean, it is so light, so nimble. It doesn't really, you know, it's not very tricky to corner. It was very responsive compared to most of the other cars in this game, so it was absolutely wonderful to drive. But yes, there's been a few things that have happened this week. Of course, we had the race in Monza, which did not go well as a Lando fan, but I am happy for Charles fans. It's pretty magical that Charles won in Monza again. What else have we had? Of course, the new Wreckfest series that I've done actually. That's been going well, like I've said at the start of this video. I've been playing more Need for Speed Unbound as well, as we go slow down through this corner, because there's a beautiful bit of piece of gameplay on display as we go inside to outside, narrowly avoid the cars as well along this road, and overall do a pretty good job as we wind through the more scenic route of this event. But yeah, like I've been saying, I've been playing more Need for Speed Unbound, unlocking some of those cars, as well as I bought I can't remember if I said this, but I bought the premium upgrade for the Unbound like pass thingy, so that I could get some cars from this game, like the SCPD Porsche 959, I believe is what it was called. But it was in this game, and we'd used it already. So I was like, yeah, let's buy the premium thingy to get that car, because it's kind of cool. But yeah, it's been playing that. That's been good, and still enjoying the update. And been playing a few other bits and bobs as well. But yes, uni's coming around soon as well, so we are going to slow down uploads when I head back. I think I go back on the 15th of September, so after that it'll only be 1 or 2 videos a week. But we do cross the line on this event, in the Ageless event, and get the 2 minute 35.93, which is a good 10ish seconds below the target. So a good job on our side, and more of a better job as well is that we have gone up to rank 10, or offender level 3, so our wanted level has increased. Wanted for extreme speeding, we're in a Koenigsegg, that was the last time we were seen. And so yeah, level 10, so level 10 on either side now, halfway on either side, And we also have the Aston Martin V12 Advantage for the Super Series, which has been unlocked, so that's good if we ever need to use a Super Series car. But we'll be moving on to the Desert Strike Interceptor event using the speed enforcement units. Always do like a good intercept, but we haven't got any new cars, so I just ended up deciding, you know what, let's just go in the 4GT. Haven't been in it since we first got speed enforcement, so let's use it. Why not? We're going to be given 4 helicopters and 2 spike ships, which is quite a lot at night conditions at 9 PM with 4 minutes for distinction.
All units, we have an emergency call on 3 Points Road. Interceptor, move in to investigate.
So we start our pursuit at the desert by the airfield, going down this long road. And yeah, 4 minutes for distinction. So quite surprised as well that we have 4 helicopters for an event like this, especially when we have level 3 helicopters. It's quite a lot actually, but we deploy it, and we're going so fast. We're going about 220 miles an hour that the helicopter couldn't actually catch up for a bit until we went around the corner, and then he finally could. Our suspect here decides to slow down, try and get behind us, and it's because he wants to lock on an EMP, so we just chuck out a spike strip behind us. The helicopter's deployed his spike strip, but Jammer has stopped it. But we've also been EMP'd, which was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't thinking they was going to do that, but tries to turn around to juke us. We did hit him on his way round, so that's been helpful as well. But he's snaking all over the road, which is not exactly helping us really. And I want you to focus on this guy because he just stops in the middle of the road, and there it is, bust end. Like, you know, he's busted. It's the end of the intercept. And to be honest, I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at my helicopter that had decided to descend, spawn in and descend from the heavens towards us. I wasn't even looking at the guy. He just happened to stop dead in the road, and I went straight into him, and that was it. That's him busted. So very confusing way to go out from him, but you know what, we take it. We only need to use 1 helicopter and 1 spike strip, and we got the job done, so that's good from our side, I guess. But we're going to be getting the Lamborghini 6 Elemento, which is a really cool one, and I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure, that's from the Lamborghini pack, but I found it quite weird that we got it along the bounty line. But anyway, we're going to be doing the Sunset Racers race event. This is the 3rd event of today, 2nd one for the racing side of things, and it is a long one, 19.5 miles, and we're going to be doing it in the 911 Turbo S Cabrioletto, Cabrioletto? I don't know, that Porsche anyway. Sunny conditions at 7 PM, with of course us trying to reach the gold. But yeah, 19.5 miles. This is by far one of the longest events that we've done. It's not the longest in the game though. That will come at the end of this series. But the course was so long that they didn't even bother showing other aspects of it. They just literally showed the start and then us getting underway. But 7 other competitors, 8 races in total for this event. And we're going to pass 2 of them, 3 of them even, 4 as we enter the shortcut past the rich man's house, and so that gets us up into 3rd. We rejoin into 3rd as well as we come out of the rich man's house shortcut, and now just continuing to follow the road with the observatory in view as well. So we're going to be taking that shortcut along with 1st and 2nd. In fact, almost everyone took the shortcut, only 3 people did not. But we're going to be, again, drifting around this corner, just trying to keep with these guys, use some boost as well. They're always going to use boost through this section as well. Our boost is a little bit strong, not quite strong enough to get into 2nd though, as 4th is on our inside as well. It's 2x2 as we fly through here, and the Lamborghini decides to cut into the police station shortcut. I would have liked to do that shortcut as well actually, but I wasn't really in a position to turn into that, I believe, so. But anyway, we're going to be continuing along this road towards my favourite two corners of this whole entire game. It's the circular loop-the-loops, or horizontal loop-the-loops I guess, in Oakmount Valley. But as we go through these circular loop-the-loops, or horizontal ones, we are going to take first. The truck didn't do us any favours though, it sort of broke our momentum drifting around this corner, and so we went from first down to second, and we're going to speed things along here because sort of just trying to follow this red car for a little bit as we continue around Oakmount Valley, heading towards the second horizontal loop-the-loop. We are very much so in range of him, and as we come around this corner he does crash into this traffic car, but so do I, and that kills all my momentum. And so on our inside there will be a Nismo GTR from Nissan that goes through, and there's also that red car that crashed also behind us. So still in second, again ages left in this event, 12.0 miles, and we've done about 3 minutes. So I suspect this event will probably be about 7-ish minutes if we go by us doing about a little over half of the event, or a little under half of the event should I say, and at 3 minutes then you would think that maybe around 7-ish minutes would be when we finish this event. But we are going to overtake the Nissan because he took a way too wide line through that corner, and get ourselves back into first as we go past the park ranger area and through the coastal foresty area. I guess it's called Mystic Lake Road, so maybe it's a lake actually. I guess it's a lake rather than a sea, but we are fast forwarding and then slowing things back down because I make a mistake of going a bit too inside on this corner, and that has allowed the 4 cars behind us to reel us in. But the good thing is that if you've got a car that's very fast behind you, just get in front of it and then he'll give you a boost, and you'll be basically at the exact same speed as everyone else. Sure, you'll take a little bit of damage, but it's unlikely that we'll crash out in this event to lose it. So yeah, just do that I guess, and you'll be alright. But we go into first and then we crash into a traffic car, and then again use the same technique where we get a bit of a boost from the Aston Martin behind, and we're able to stay in first. So decent tactics so far. Getting into another traffic car has not really helped us though, as we drop down to third now as the Mercedes and Aston Martin run away with it. The Lamborghini looks to go down our inside, but we try and cover him off, just trying to make sure that we can stay ahead and not have to overtake as many cars towards the end of this event. I mean, there's still a good 5.8 miles, so even if we are in third, we still have a very good chance of overtaking these guys and catching up. And so as we speed things along here, just trying to tail them, we do cut the Lamborghini a bit more adrift so we can focus more on the cars ahead as they keep battling, keep scraping against each other. Have to avoid the traffic car there, which they do fairly well to be honest, but that has left them vulnerable, and so we'll overtake both of them and get in front and use the oncoming lane boost to make sure that we stay in front. And so we have 3.2 miles left of this course now. We're into the final stretch, and we are still ahead, so we're doing well, heading through the tunnel as well. 2.87 seconds ahead of second, so we have a very healthy lead as we go around this corner. Cautious of traffic, there is a traffic car, because of course there's been quite a few times actually where we've crashed out because of that corner. But we speed things along here again, just taking the shortcuts, doing fairly well again. 1 mile to the finish as well, take another shortcut. It does sort of allow them to come back in because we were a bit squirrely on the exit, but in the end, it was a good event because we dominated the last 3 or so miles. And so that is us done with a 7-Eleven. Way, there we go, the petrol station or gas station in America. Point 30, and more importantly, the gold awarded to us. So good job all round. Claps from everyone all round as well. But yeah, good event. Long one, but we were in first when it counted, which is of course the end. So good job to us. But we're going to be doing the last event of the day as the Dust Storm Hot Pursuit event, which will take up 12.0 miles for its course length. And as you'd expect, we'll be driving the Lamborghini 6 Elemento, and here is its beautiful sound. This is a very cool sounding car, but in this event we're going to be doing it at night at 3 AM with 6 busts, 3 spike ships, 3 roadblocks, 2 helicopters and 3 EMP.
All units, we have a high priority situation on Boulder Road.
We do indeed, but our first attempt did not go well. There wasn't many highlights in it apart from, of course, the end. So we had 4 busts out of the 6, and yeah, they just cut into a shortcut there, and that was basically our dreams and hopes over, because the finish line is basically at the end of the shortcut. So I decided to restart, and now you'll see the actual proper run of this, where we'll do way better. So here we go then. We have the Elemento, which is a DLC car. I figured that out. Lovely sounding one, by the way. It's so cool, as I said at the start of this event. But yeah, we're going to be catching up to another Elemento, which is in 6th. The Chevy does go a bit all over the place, so we decided to try and go for a T-bone on it, and it does damage it quite a lot. It's of course helpful for us. We deploy a roadblock ahead as well. It's quite weak HP now, which is good for us. Try to deploy an EMP, but it gets jammed out by someone, which is not particularly helpful. Neither was that roadblock, because there was a massive hole in it. But yeah, systems are jammed for quite a while, so I think people used 2 jammers back to back, and now we deploy a helicopter to make sure that it doesn't get jammed away, and we take out the Chevy because it was low HP already. So good job from us there, but we're going to be battling against the Elemento again, getting it to quite weak HP, and so coming through the tunnel here, we can go more towards it. There's a few others ahead as well. Our helicopter does get an aerial hit, so that is good for us, but we do take out the Elemento as well. Bracer busted, good job on that side. And so there's only 4 of them left already. Decent pace. In fact, I thought the last attempt actually had some decent pace, but ended up not being, so we need to try and get a bit of a move on here. So we deploy a roadblock. In hindsight, it was not a very good roadblock, because it was right before a shortcut, so multiple people took the shortcut. In fact, the guy in front of me tried to also take the shortcut, but we were able to shepherd him into the roadblock, which helped. Missed our spike strips, trying to just batter him and beat him down. We do get another aerial hit as well, which is good, but they've already recovered, unfortunately. And then try and chuck some spike strips. Doesn't really go the correct way, and it gets jammed out anyway. But we are going to cut back on the inside and take out the Lamborghini there. Still jammed. Helicopter has to go over in order to try and help us some more. And so we will just keep battering against this McLaren for the moment. The helicopter does get another aerial hit, so it's been very good so far as we take up the McLaren there. And that has left the Lamborghini on low HP, and well, this Zonda has quite a bit more HP still left, but we will deploy another helicopter to try and help us out. Sort of turn left on the right hand corner, which isn't exactly helpful, but this EMP certainly will be, because it locks on and it does get its target. So that is an EMP bust against this Lamborghini. And as we go into this corner, we slow things down. It's a massive T-bone hit, basically killed the man, and he is sent down and out, and that is this race done and dusted. Shut down, hop suit done, 3 minutes 16.55, and more importantly, a distinction given to us. So well done on our first outing in the Elemento. Was very good fun, very good sounding, and yeah, we got the result that we wanted as well. So that is another plus for us. But we're also going to get another reward in the form of a new car. So that is good as well. Always want to keep building our car collection. The car that we're going to be given is in fact a Porsche 911 GT3 RS for the rapid deployment. So a unit below compared to where we are at the moment, but if we do ever want to do them sort of events, then we can still do them. And yeah, good to see that we have it on both sides of the law as well. But yeah, that is it for today's episode, guys. If you did enjoy it, you can go ahead and hit the like button, comment if you enjoyed below, subscribe if you enjoy all my content, give me some constructive criticism as well down below. Thank you also for the support on the German Genius episode. I don't know why it's doing so well, but anyway, till then, it's been Chief Dog 74, and I'll see you guys next time.